herself. And me take that as a
But
motivation
Aki
as
Mark, if you don't like Annie, why did they under she life? I don't understand. You don't like somebody, but you constantly make yourself present.
yeah, the haters, them, yo, man, I tell her, all these Wilbert persons, I may say, if I was Wall Wilbert, I don't really like violence, I was Wall Wilbert, too. That's my rest of the names I know, sir. Because page after page after page after page after page after page, more on with a Wilbert, more mash up Wilbert phone, I swear.
If Annie don't talk and if Annie don't bring if Annie life wasn't so transparent, a lot of them wouldn't have a topic to come on TikTok to try and make $1 offer. Let we be honest.
Alright,
If Annie
you
name
know,
don't call, a lot of you can't
right,
eat.
to be honest though, Keith, Annie's doing so much for so many people on this same app.
Where do you asking me or you telling me?
The amount of screen record where people make millions of dollars off of the woman name. If Annie ever get TikTok a break for a month, no found dead for hungry. Me I'm telling you that. I know just live for no woman. Everything Annie. And if Annie ever take a break, sorry for some of you.
But Sawu, even if they want to see her do better, the comments and the remarks that they pass in, that is not going to encourage her to do any better. That's not encouraging her. How could you want to see me do good, but you always have something to say to pull me down, to ridicule me, to belittle me? How does that work? I don't deal with the backwards thing.
You
I
know,
don't
like,
call good bad.
everything really reveal when the Annie go by the car. You know who is people. You say me can't believe that so much people hate for no woman.
Too much people listen to the noise and they always want to move with the crowd. They always want to move with the masses.
You know that before I even meet Annie, me and a person from last year was discussing like they want to come to Jamaica and they want me to be their driver. We've been linking over the years about that. And then finally I got come, I see through this mix up thing from TikTok. First lady said she would like to meet Annie and she want to go Jabba's Club. Now I say, oh, just first you want me to be a driver and me take it to some places. But through your Annie know you want to do things that we are do. You get me? I say, no, guys, if you come, you want to do God Jabba's Club because me already there, so I got Jabba's Club. I don't want to do something different where you are do because I love it. The one thing about my guests, I like to bring them around because me get the experience as well. You get me?
Adventurous, yeah.
Adventure, me don't want to do the same thing that you want to do the same thing that I'm doing now. I'll be like, nah, I'm going to bring her, but and me just want just break away and just do my thing and enjoy that moment and then come back here, sir.
So let me tell you something. Annie, just listen to me now.
Hold on,
You don't know me and Annie relationship off the app. Me and Annie talk. She tell me what she up to. I give her my opinion. She trust me, she does take advice. If you reach out to she in the right way, she would listen to you. She's not that rowdy as we everybody think. It's the way they approach her. It's the way they deal with her why she get aggressive. But she does listen to me.
talk to this lady.
Oh. Always going to encourage her. Always. And I'm rooting for her relationship. I am rooting for that relationship to work out. Because Police deserve somebody good in his life and Annie deserves somebody good in her life. They are good
Some
together.
people say I'm around Annie because me it's funniest thing me ever lose. Me want to work charter work me lose since we there on Annie. Me never watch that. Even the same people who have said they want me carry them go places because the whole mix up on TikTok. They don't even want me to be there. Because they're mixing me with then there's me there on Annie, so basically whatever affect her affect me in some way. You get me? So
The other day I went on Annie platform and when I came down from her platform, somebody did a screen recorded and tagged me in the screen recording and saying, oh, I would encourage Annie to mind man because I love mind man too. Yes, I'm not doubting it. Yes, I take care of my man. He have to walk the road looking clean. He have to always eat the best. I encourage him to work hard. I put my dollar with his dollar to make sure that we own and achieve something. Yes. Yeah. Love man like dog. That's me. Support me man. 100. That's why enough of you careless woman can't step to my man. Because there's nothing that you could offer him that I'm not doing for him already. Clap that.
I think that's what makes most of these ladies bitter because they not take care of their man and then the man are straight at them, They want to try to do better.
Yeah, I don't raise my voice over my man voice, no matter how upset I am. I don't argue with my man in public. Respect due 100. And I let him be the leader. All when it's my money and we're going out, I put it in his pocket. Because that's the head of my home. He spend that. Clap that. I will teach some of you how to be women because y'all not ready yet.
For real. The lady happy and all that matters. Who want hate, hate. Me love see her happy. When she happy, me feel better. You get me?
Of course. Me say Annie, crazy. So y'all want to bring her down because she's playing her role and billing her man and billing herself. You all want to bring her down? When
Yes.
some of you don't be
She's gonna get her
them ain't
call.
gonna mind them man na.
Nobody now go
Aki
to
walk.
Yeah.
Remember them now go mind them man na because remember them man are everybody man. Remember them man a police, a officer. He depend the beat regular. Oh.
You know, say crazy. What you wanna say in the box now? Hope it's nothing crazy though. I'm gonna make sure I have it right as a start.
Morning, Akiwa, morning.
Good morning, darling.
But telling you, when you see for me, when Annie wrong, Annie wrong. And for me, when Annie alright, Annie alright. Me stay them weird. But the only thing me have to say, me I watch police, me write the police too, you know. And me I watch him keenly, just like how you see Annie a set film, or some me a set film. Because if he violate Annie, of course you are gonna bring him down. You understand? But my thing is, if Annie is happy, may the lady be happy now. May she ride the bus till the wheel drop off now.
And then
No
Satan do
relationship.
it. If she find happiness with Satan, make she find happiness.
Yes, but she find happiness because some of them have man where some of them get up a morning time, them a wash bloody clothes. Some of them are help their man hide body. Some of them are help their man teeth. You know, leave her alone, make she stay how she wants to stay.
Okay.
She happy, crazy, she happy. She
When
happy.
she ready,
What is her number nose?
Never be me no. I'm a nephew this.
when she ready, make sure she when she ready to left, make she left. You understand? Everything the girl do, uno bring her down. When she forget bring down, yeah, she forget bring down. But in this moment, she's happy and she's trying her best. You understand? Me, she said she has send her kids
Crazy
them go
she's
to
not to
school.
get bring down.
That's it.
Not listen to me and listen to me carefully. All when she did something that is wrong, don't bring her down.
But let me
Message
tell
in
you,
her inbox. Annie, can we have a conversation?
the
I don't
climate
agree with
of
what you
TikTok.
did.
This is the climate of TikTok, right? And you can't get round that. Them bring you up and then bring you down, and some people in the middle. You understand? You can't get round that. But for
The
now,
man
she
wanna
try her best. Just
the
lower
man
her now, breeze her now, make she do what she a do. You understand? If police violate, police know them all get cussed out. And you know, may they live their life and do what them a do.
exactly. I mean, they keep a look hype on him to see me and say,
But crazy, some of them are try bring down Annie and talk about Annie and she relationship when them they properly they with people husband. When some of them is home wreckers, them can't help the man because they're afraid to invest in the man because when they invest, the man and wife are going to reap the benefit. Let we talk
Exactly.
truth.
I am married and sometimes my husband not have it. Me pick up when my husband don't have. You understand? When me not have it, him pick up when me not have. As a relationship work. So if a 1 year him not have it, as long as me have it, all of we are gonna have it. As
Of
a
course.
relationship go.
Listen, crazy sometimes my partner want to go down the road. He might not get paid yet and he want to go line with his friend. And I go in my purse and I take out 300-400 pounds and say, babe, go on. Don't ask nobody for nothing and make nobody look down for you. Sometimes we go through things. Not even my family I tell because I will never give nobody the opportunity to talk down on my man or to look at him away. Are you crazy?
Exactly. It is obvious that Kevin is struggling. It's obvious him not have it. It's obvious he must struggle. So you're not gonna come and expect him to buy 1 20-25 Benz the Annie. You're not gonna come and expect him to go build Annie house all in the space of 6 months or 1 year. Everything takes time. Relationship takes time.
Food dog, a good dog, where you are? No, you
Building
know, say,
relationship take time.
it's a cool
So
guy.
if
Man,
you if anyone buy my pants, so what? If anyone buy him food, so what? When him have it, him give it to her. As a relationship go, somehow know we have, I talk about the girl, not this time. Somehow know not even have no man. Somehow know sad and lonely and miserable and want other people sad and lonely and miserable. We don't know. Leave the girl alone, man.
Crazy, and that you say so easy. Some of them have to hide and see, forget to fuck off the people them husband. Let we talk it now. When the man in the house with the husband, you have to pick the right time for call him. You have to wait till him go road for call him. How you going to invest in that when you have no returns to get? Leave Annie here.
Exactly. You can't have a man and him a gig all the time. A one-sided relationship. That kind of relationship, you're only in it where you can get out of the situation. You understand? A relationship is me give you, you give me, you help me help you.
Of
That's
course.
trying relationship.
Crazy, let me tell you something. If we can't go 50-50, and if today my man could only make 20, I will work another 80 for meet him more than halfway, because at the end of the day, I have to. They come Christmas, come Valentine, come anniversary, come and only front them half for the man. But yet them want Benz, them want hair, them want this, them want that when their time come around. Them normalize too much of foolishness.
A true man. A true. And I mean, when I say police perfect, because sometimes I see police with some things where, like if my brother make clotting cross in back to, you know. You understand? But in young, and everything in life is a learning process and everything take time. You understand? So them kind of ease up our time and make him grow. Instead of carrying him down every day, teach him no. Tell him, say police, you know, say me see you do this to them, you know, say you say that to Annie, and you know, that not sound good and that not look good.
Too
You
much of
understand?
them.
Teach him.
When then done, then go pick up gunman, and when the other gunman come for them and then can't find them and then take them.
I mean, and just have to live our life and take care of our children and do the best she can. You understand? And that's just all anybody can ask for. Nobody can. Every one set of people on the life that bring her left, one set of people that bring her right. She will confuse and get fed up. Black human making the way, madam man. And nobody can come a phone no yard, can't tell her no how to run phone no house and how to live. Nobody.
Exactly. And they will jump to tell Annie our man of evil against she partner, not because they care about her, just because they want to create content. I don't want nobody tell me nothing about me, man. If you see him with a woman, as long as you not see him with a body man, leave him alone, because just like how you want to hug up and cuddle up and fuck tonight, me want fuck tonight too. So if you tell yourself you create any problem in my house, you better move.
I want to be so rude for the Sunday, man. I keep it
Yeah,
clean.
man, some of we thrive off and negative too much. Them not give people a chance. But like me say, at the climate of TikTok, you know, you're gonna have people where have negative and bagga and have all kind of something. And some people are gonna say good and encourage you. I just go to read out all you want, where you want, listen to.
Guys, send some roses. Daily art.
You understand? So Annie, big up yourself. You know, sometimes I really cuss you too, you know, but when you are going with the team, you
Don't cuss Annie, you're crazy, because me don't like you already.
Let me tell you something. I just want to say, I'm a tough love person. When I see Annie I do stupidness, when I just type and say, yeah, Annie go. When I see Annie I do foolishness, no, I say Annie foolishness, that's enough foolishness that you're going with. Because if you genuinely care for a person, you're going to always tell them the truth. No, say go. You're not going to hold fuckery. You're going to tell the truth all the while.
That's true, but don't cuss her. Yeah, tell her she do fuckery, but don't cuss her, please, don't.
No, sir, because sometimes when I comment and it go and let's say she want to block me when he do foolishness.
You know, never Annie does black. You know, it's not Annie. You know, it's me does do the blacking. What from them talk one comment foolish and I don't like it, I block them. Oh.
No, man, sometimes people now go agree with what Annie is saying. You know, just have to read the person's second and third comment. Because sometimes Annie might do something and somebody say, but Annie, that's a foolishness. By the time, you know, that even make the woman, the person get out, then change and start to block them. Sometimes you have to, you know, you're going to get good and bad.
No, crazy, you see something like that. If you comment underneath and say, Annie, that is foolishness, that is not too harsh. So I won't block you for that. But when them come under there, and it's too early for you, and me fed up for you, I will block you. That's
a different something. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, then can't get black like that. But
yeah, sometimes then too much.
Yeah, sometimes then can't get back. But and sometimes I see Andy a prank police. Just have mercy inside the police. And police him just sit down there like, What me don't know? And there's the police one over there. And he still sit up on the live and I said, me see fast
No.
screen recording. I want to knock him down back, you see.
I wonder,
No.
crazy, I wonder how much of them just get up in the morning or before they go to bed at night and just say a word and say, God, provide for Annie. I say, God, help her, she trying. The time you take for pull her down, you ever try say a word of prayer for her? You ever just try mention her in a prayer? Just say, God, have mercy upon she. Them ever try do that?
They
They
not
go
going to do that
team up
because
with
they like,
Jar. Yeah.
they not going to do that then because they get up every morning and hope to see Anna with Annie with the bagger. Sometimes me
Aki,
scroll through TikTok and I say, but wait, Annie don't come on. Yes.
Aki Walk, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Let me tell you something, Aki Walk. People, you see, the time it take for you to say something negative, it take less time to say something positive. Yeah, me tell you, Akiwak, this life ain't easy. Life come with its own challenges. Not everybody's strong and tough like me and you and can take it. Sometimes you
Yeah.
just have to know how to approach people. Sometimes you just have to be careful of what you say to somebody. We all are human beings. All have sinned and come short to the glory. And he might love mind man like dog, and you love hide and suck cock like dog, and not even your cock. You might teeth like puss. What makes you better? How dare you? He without sin cast the first stone. He who is without sin cast the first stone. Which one of we don't do something wrong, whether public or private?
For real.
Some of them have them man we give them 50 cents a week and then go sleep with a man we can give them $5 a one-time thing. From the man don't go in and him don't want no more. So the $5 done.
Maximilian, what's up?
I told man, yeah, some man there are 3, 4 man. Some one man pairing, one man buy grocery, one man pay light, one man take care of people where they give them jacket and say I feel it. You know,
Some of them lie down all in dog shit crazy figure cheat on them man. No matter how Annie go on with her thing and she cuss, she's a trying woman. Notice something, Annie always have she kids' best interest at heart.
a true man, despite anything, you have to give her credit for trying.
Come on.
You
Some of
have to
them
give
think
her
it's
credit
too hard
for
to buy a
trying.
box of shots, give them man. But as time, them only want cook food when Friday come cut to their payday.
Some
Me
guys
see
are
them a
lazy.
berate her and say Zoe a smoke. And I'm a parent too. And me no deal with the smoking thing. But let me tell you something. In this climate, you can't, no matter how you're a strict mother, because me's a strict mother. I go to school, go in America, you go take out my picture out of school and box it up. That's for me strict. You understand? But you
Yeah.
cannot sit down and watch your kids 24/7. And all these kids are smoking. All of
Crazy,
them are smoke.
crazy. Every mother want the best for the children, but we bring the children and then we did not make them mind. At the end of the day, they're going to always do what they want to do. The most we can do is correct them. You have
Yeah.
to know the knowledge where we give where we try to instill and the discipline where we try to instill in the kids now is not for them to utilize no one are crazy. It's for them to be able to get themselves out of certain situation and avoid certain things when they become older.
I remember my girl 14 years old and the kid smoke weed. And she beat the kid, she beat the kid, she beat the kid, and the kid won't stop smoke. She called police on the kid. And it just so happens I was there the day she called the police. And the sergeant of police come to her and tell her, say, listen to me. My son is 16 years old and he smokes weed. I am a police officer and he smokes weed. I can't stop him. What am I going to do? Lock him up every time I catch him a smoke weed? No. What I do, I say to him, go out a door under the tree or go on the balcony to smoke. Because I prefer him smoking around me than smoking on the outside, and I don't know what they're putting in weed to give him to smoke. So sometimes you have to pick and choose your battles. And I am not telling Annie to be to allow Zoe to smoke. But what I am saying is that it's better you make lower than to go to a road to make people rap, sit and give her, because know that she's on TikTok, mother on TikTok famous. You don't know what people will do. You understand? So if she and her brother run at the back and she burn a little one weed or something, something, something. At least she's safe in the yard and burn a one weed with her brother. She know, oh, they make people put lizard tail and all kind of drugs in her weed and give her. You understand? We have to pick and choose the battles as parents.
Crazy, but
So all of the self-righteous Christian them want and crucify Zoe if he smoke. I don't think una pick me.
you know, honestly,
Tika says she's 14. Not for me. Tika's while we listen, there is a difference in a Tika. Sometimes me wonder how we own frame of mind it. We are not saying that we are encouraging Zoe to smoke. We are gonna kick against it. We do not support it in
That's
no
why they gone over their head. That's why they
smoking.
did talk about no,
But
no,
at
no.
the
That's why they gone over
same
their head.
time, yeah, while we don't want her to smoke, she's going to run and do it behind she back because she's something that she done custom to do if she's doing it. Yeah? She's going to run and do it behind she back, and then she might go follow her friend for go over the river for go smoke, and when you look, she never come back. Go sit down to the back of the house out of the public site and smoke. Let me tell you something crazy. My daughter was 14 years old when I hear she have a boyfriend in school, and I asked her about it. And she bring God give me, tell me no. Crazy? I went and I got a job by her school. And I found out that yes, she have a boyfriend. And it is right that she have a boyfriend. You know what I did? I did not beat her. You know what I did? Every lunchtime, she and the boy have to come and sit down right near me and eat the lunch there and stay there till it's time to go back to in class. Because you're not going to go behind my back and go and run way out of school for go do adult things, and then you get pregnant in school, drop out, you mess up your future. I rather know what you're doing so I can guide you, so that I can encourage you to do the right thing. You're not because you have a boyfriend that means your future, you have to mess up your future. So I will stay and guide you and tell you you're not really ready for a boyfriend, but I'm going to show you now. So when me tell she say, listen, you know you're getting allowance, so here what happen now. You're going to go buy the pharmacy and you're going to buy $5 IFA for you, and you're going to buy $5 IFA for your boyfriend. Instead of make 5 bottle of juice, you're going to make 10, because you have to carry a bottle of juice to school every day, give your boyfriend. You know what end up and happen? Relationship done. I said, why you leave the boy? She said, mommy, me can't take my money and go spend for buy IFA and have to make so much juice. I said, well, you think having a boyfriend is just for the sake of having a boyfriend. But when you have a boyfriend, you have responsibilities. And
let
if
me
you're not
ask
ready
Keith a
for that,
question. Sorry,
leave
Keith,
adult things alone.
But let me ask Keith a question. You would rather your 14-year-old have a man that I don't take one puff? Make your foolishness make sense. You wouldn't know say you're 14-year-old have a man, and that man that 14-year-old have maybe 18, 19, 20, well advanced and a pressure for sex. Next thing you know, 14-year-old coming in this period pregnant. So you'd prefer a man over a one puff.
Crazy, listen to what the boyfriend that she have was a school boy. Two of them go to the same school, same class. Both of them is age group. So I got involved early before anything happened so that I can guide the both of them. And I am showing my daughter now that having a boyfriend is not just because you can have a boyfriend. When you are a female and you have a partner, you have your responsibilities as his partner, just like he have his. A man's duty is to take care of his family and be the head of the home. Make sure bills are paid, you provide and whatnot. We are supposed to be their helpers. If you're a child and you're not ready to be a man helper, leave relationship alone. That's the point I was making.
You tell her, and because guess what? Sometimes the kids, they have to feel before they listen. The kid when you tell them, they still go do what they want to do.
Exactly. I remember growing up, my mother used to tell me, go one side. Children must be seen and not heard. You think now you humble them out of school. In this climate, you have to try to be your child's best friend. And I'm not going to single out whether you have boy pit or girl pit, because boys are now just as vulnerable as girls. You understand? You have to try to be your child's best friend. You understand? Because you have to know what is going on with your children. There's all type of things outside. Do not grow your children to be a afraid of coming to you to say to you, say, mommy, at 17, you know, say me got touch. I you know, say the boy touch me from my breast. I you know, say the boy kiss me. Don't run your children. Have those conversations. Make your pity them feel
Of
free
course.
to
Of
come to you
course.
with anything at all.
Yeah,
Without
you have
going
to
back
have
to
that type of
draconian
relationship.
era.
You have to
Well, no,
create that
granny,
type
granny,
of
granny used to
relationship.
grown up on a battle on a pitney around on a pitney like dog and mentally and verbally abusing a pitney because they come to her and say, mommy, you know, so one little boy like me. Well, I go sit down with that. Time change. Oh, our parents grow up. You can't grow your kids in the yes, you have to instill certain discipline. Yes, you have to have grown roots discipline, but you also have to change how you talk to your child and how you
Yeah,
treat your child.
we can't bring them up the way our parents bring we up because our parents was a bit harsher. We couldn't go and talk to them about certain things. We end up curious and go out there and find out for ourselves, and by the time we find out, it's too late for some of us. So
Oh God Almighty, man.
we have to create that relationship with our children
Of
at
course.
home.
Of course. Sometimes when I look into myself, you know, come here, big woman, you know, when I look into myself and I see, oh, my mother used to talk to me. Sometimes I talk to my kids, my kid, you know, and when my daughter said to me, say, Mom, why are you talking to me like that? I realize that I am projecting how my mother grew me up to talk to my kid rough and I that back in those days we were abused mentally and physically and it was called discipline.
And yep, and that is why
Go watch the
some of
play.
us
And you
was
know,
so
watch the play. Boof, buff, boodum, buff.
and crazy,
You
you
know,
know,
watch
that
it
is
because you know what it is.
crazy, you know, that is why
Abuse.
some of us was so rebellious. Eh, crazy?
Yes. Abuse.
That is why we was so
And
rebellious.
the way all my mother strict, my sister married right out of high school. She said to me, she looked at me and she said to me, nah, stay, you know. And right as she left, as she graduated from high school and she turned me 18, boom, the man come. She not ready for marriage, she don't know nothing about marriage, she don't know no more running house, she not ready to know nothing about nothing. But just wanted to run away from my mother. Because my mother
She
was a
saw that as a
strict person. She saw that as a leeway to leave. Leeway to leave. Yeah, she used it as an escape. You can't tell a person how to parent. Your whole soul is different from mine. I can't tell you how to parent, you can't tell me how to parent. But I am saying, deal with a kid different from how a parents grown up with certain things. Stop running away your children. Come sit down and talk to and say, mommy, you know, so me have my period, and so and so and so. Mommy, you know, so one little boy touch me from my breast. Mommy, you know, so I want to go down and say, you know, so somebody give me pill, somebody make them feel free and comfortable to come have conversation, hard conversations with them, and stop treating them, putting them like drunk up. Stop run them and go and like say them not supposed to come talk to now only name parent. They're supposed to, no matter what it is. If you feel uncomfortable talking to your child, that means something is wrong.
you're right, crazy. Yes, you didn't
Yeah,
talk, you
man,
didn't
break the
you
cycle of
preach.
abuse what the parents used to give way. Break the cycle because you cannot control these children in a 2025. Social, hey, when we grow up, we have social media and TikTok and this and that. No,
No.
Yeah,
So they're more exposed now. They're
they
more
are
exposed
exposed to
now.
everything, drugs, porn, everything. They're more exposed to.
even the parents relationship, the kids is full blown in it. Too. So, them not miss out by nothing.
No,
Exactly.
pass them aki walk. When you think that you're feeling innocent, you're feeling like up our room in our phone and watch porn.
Hey.
And
Understand? And you didn't think, oh, my kid is straight A and my kid not doing this. But you don't know when your kid are do behind closed door.
enough of these kids have either have toys. Trust me, never
They
them.
need guidance. They need guidance. And so and too much neglect. We neglect them too much because listen to me, Aki Walk. So the big woman and them with a set example, them caught up and act like them young, them big old hard crop. You understand me? But they acting like the young girls and them. None of them not setting an example. None of them, you can't walk around the village and say, oh, you know, Miss Mary over there, married for 30 something years, and I never see she do this and I never see she do that. Look at we society now. How much of them we can pinpoint? How much of them can we pinpoint to say this is a living example? This is what a woman is supposed to be like. This is a virtuous woman.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, Kifa. You see, if social media and smartphone did their own in our parents' days, some of we couldn't come out and talk about our parents, We're ashamed like dogs.
Okay.
Because when we parents have 60 pitney and 55 different men, and some of we go up to this day and don't know who are we rightful father because we uncle our father, we neighbor our father, but at the man we live in our house get our father. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
We parents never easy. Some of us parents never easy. You understand? Some of us parents used to go to bar and smoke weed and drink rum and go meet man round corner and hop on the truck and hop on the back of toilet and them something. We parents never easy. So we have to channel different, we have to do a generational first of how we grow our children. Sometimes to be truthful, Mr. Annie do certain things and I'm like, okay. But then when I hear her come out and tell the story, or she never grew up with her mother and she never grew up with love, I understand a little bit. You understand?
Yeah.
And everybody can find the strength to change, and everybody can find the strength to break generational curse. Everybody's strength is different people, and a lot of people not understand it. We all have different strengths. You understand?
So true. So true. Different strengths and different weakness.
She can still, of course, she can still make a difference, but she has to learn, and somebody has to correct her. You understand? Because she's growing her children off of her experience. You understand? And you shouldn't have people around her to say to her, and let me see, you go dance with Zoe. I not say she do it, No, but I come to me and I say she do it. But me I say, and me say you got a party with Zoe. Me not think that Zoe as an underage child, even though you're there as a parent, you should have exposed Zoe to go dance. Yes, you can talk to her together on the internet and cause her, the party and inside them in a party.
Yeah, I love how you say that. Crazy, I was saying that a while ago. Yes, there are times when she do things wrong that we might not agree to, but the way in which you approach this situation, Crazy, if I do something wrong, and you come to correct me and you tell me, Kifa, your blood clot, this, that, terror, hera, I will say, Crazy, listen, fuck off. You think I'm listening to what you're trying to say? Because you did not approach me on the level that I can say, all right, let me sit down and listen to Crazy. Sometimes they're not correcting her, they're dragging her. And don't expect a good response if you come to me negative. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I her life and her choice, and she gonna have to bear the burden of whatever decision she makes. But also her children now are growing up in a modern time, and they get social media here. Anything if you don't understand something, Google it. You understand? If you feel like your mother sit down and talk to you about certain things and encourage you to do certain things, you can feel free to say to your mother, say, mommy, me think what you tell me not right. But let me ask somebody, have one person that you can call and say, mommy says so and so, or Annie can call that person and say, say Zoe asked me about so and so and so, I mean, not think. What you think? You understand? Now come to social media.
Crazy, something where they don't realize, Crazy. Something, all they watch them just watch Annie. Where they don't realize, Annie is a very sensitive and very emotional person. She's very sensitive. If you don't careful how you talk to she's going to clap back hard.
Yeah, she's very defensive as well.
She's very, very. So that is why. Listen, Aki, you can't deal with Akiwak the way you will deal with me. If you're gonna say Akiwak, your bumbo clock, this and that, you cannot expect to come to me that way because I'm gonna put up especially when you have gone through a lot in life already. I'm going to, yes, darling.
Come on, we just have to allow her to go and teach them how it works for her. Because I see her grow them to this point, and I don't think they are the worst. But just encourage her, Encourage her.
Okay.
If a woman struggle with sickness and her own.
But mommy is on live now, and mommy doesn't want to hear, right? No, I'm not showing my face. Yes, they can hear me. You finished doing your paper that I gave you to do? Can you go and finish it for me, please? Thank you. Yes, you can.
not even better topic. I first started talking about mommy, but we don't have
Tanya, you can't. Tina, how you go tell we find a better topic? What kind of rhetoric is that you typing in the comment? Man, move them. About it.
calm down, Keefer. Keefer, calm down,
You know,
calm
when
down.
we talk about how to take man, how to people to know how to take man. Just
I
like
want,
you want,
I want
like
to
you
teach. I want
know.
to teach some. I want crazy. I want to teach some of them how to go take out the bungalow dirty calls out of the corner of the house and fi go wash. And that me want to teach some of them to do. Them more well dressed. I don't want me dog eat from them. Them ever well dressed and worthless like dog.
Slow down, Keefer. Calm down, calm
Oh.
down. It's a Sunday morning. Keep it positive, guys. You know what I mean?
People having a constructive conversation, a constructive discussion, and that's the best you can come and say. You don't have nothing to do. You don't cook. You don't bathe and wash your front.
I know. I'm gonna just
Me see all Annie with the Draga situation. I mean, I say, why? Me feel some type of way or Draga deal with the mother still, you know. Me I tell you the truth.
hey guys, I'm gonna look at match, you know, guys. Okay?
But why Annie have to know ya. Actually, big up yourself, take care of yourself, and sister police to behave with yourself. Keeper, take care of yourself.
I'm gonna go and see
You
them
too,
right?
sweetheart. Tina, you came in on the conversation and you don't know what the discussion is about, and you just open, you just start typing. We are not talking anybody business. We are having a positive discussion. Sometimes some of you too, I don't. Tina, God bless you. Hey, have a good day, cause I care about it. With
You take up go look at hey, I saw done people talk. I saw them talk. I saw them speak. Them not like to hear positive conversation or anything that you can learn from. Then want you have to come over here and hear your class and you're not
Tina, let me
and
tell you something. I'm home today, but let me tell you something. I'm a carer. I'm a loctician. I'm a motivational speaker. And right now, I'm doing law, criminal law. So when you say look at work, can never be me you're talking to, friend. That can never be me, Tina. Let me tell you this. A 16 subjects me have. Me not get none in a school. Me do all of them out of school. Pay and do them and get them. When you're speaking, be careful of what you're saying.
Oh,
go on your happy walk, your mother come see you. Go on.
I'm going to Annie right now, guys. So I'm gonna play all for 1
Yeah
minute.
man, take it easy and thanks for the discussion. Thanks.
Yeah,
Alright,
yes.
keep up with yourself.
I still love you. I coming down too. Mwah.
Okay, take good care of yourself. Okay, guys?
All right, sweetie. Bye.
Alright. You know, I'll come up with one bag of cousin. Tina, why should I take you up? Me I go look a match.